What's going on, guys? Styx here with the Token Minorities, bringing you something I haven't done in a little while, and that is a TCG and chill session. In fact, I don't think I've done it in a while, but either way, bringing you a TCG and chill session today. Just kind of was hanging around, not really much to do, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and record one of these. Haven't done one of these in a while. Gonna see if we can get some legacy matches, as now that the legacy packs are in the shop, I'm hoping that the legacy format will receive a little bit of a boost, like more people will start playing that type of stuff. I mean, yes, that does technically mean that a lot of legacy cards won't be as valuable per se, but I mean, I don't care about that. I just want to get good games. I want to play against legacy opponents. I want to play legacy decks and have some fun, exciting games. So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm gonna try to do today, at least. I mean, it looks like an opponent is not going to be appearing, so I'm going to give it a little bit longer, and if it doesn't, and if nobody shows up within the next, like, I guess 30 seconds or something like that, I'll just go do an expanded game, and then come back. Basically, you guys know how the TCG and chills work. I always say that I'm going to try to do Legacy, and by the end of it, it ends up being half expanded, and sometimes even just full expanded. So, yeah, we got the countdown to 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and actually just press find opponent again, maybe. Honestly, not sure. I mean, there just doesn't look to be a whole lot of people playing Legacy right now. So as unfortunate as that may be, what this does mean is I'm going to jump into the expanded format. What do I want to run? Do I just want to run Turbo Dark? Let's see, do I have what challenges do I have going on? I might just try to finish up some challenges. Okay, so I need to finish up a Dragon challenge. Let's see what Dragon types I have. All decks. Let's go Dragon. See what we got. Okay, we got Giratina Malamar. I already did a deck with that. Noivern Altaria. That is in the future. Turbo Latios. Hey, you know what? This is a bad idea, but let's just go ahead and do it. We're gonna... If we don't go first, then we are definitely going to lose, but... and I might just end up scooping, but I mean, this could be fun, to say the least. Why do we have the advantage? I have no idea. Okay, so first or bust, and we do get to go first. So, yes, I would like to, and... yeah, let's just see how this goes. I'm going to try to do one with this deck and then hopefully something else. Okay, so... oh boy. Well, I start with a Latios, which is great, but I don't start with anything else. So please, like, play down a Joltik or a Ralts or something. Oh boy. So, if I don't hit this, we lose, and bye-bye. Okay, so yeah, I got a handful of nothing. Not exactly what you want with Turbo Latios. I mean, it really is just kind of a troll, like, just try to cheese the heck out of the ladder. I mean, I am actually not a big fan of that deck at all. I really, really dislike it. But, I mean, it was a Dragon deck that I saw, that I came across, so... yeah, I mean, I'm actually really disappointed. I thought that the Legacy format would be a bit more alive than it is, but because that's not the case, I might just do Turbo Dark, see how that goes. I mean, just try to get a game with that and go from there. So yeah, why is everything so dead today? This is unfortunate. I mean, it actually is taking me, I mean, I'm finding expanded games, but it's taking a little bit longer than I would have expected. We do win the coin flip. I will definitely want to go first, just to try to get set up first, try to get some stuff going. And okay, so I can actually work with this, I think. Yeah, I can definitely work this, because I can throw my Darkrai GX into the discard pile, as well as a Darkness Energy, and then Max Elixir onto that. And we're up against a fighting deck, so this is not good. This is going to be a bet. Seriously? You've got to be kidding me right now. Oh, that is so frickin' annoying. I can't believe that. That's awful. That is ridiculous. Oh, that's... I don't even, like... what can I say? Like, that's literally all I can say about that. Now I'm going to have to get rid of... screw it, let's throw an N in there as well. And an Energy. Man, I cannot believe that BS just happened. One mulligan card, and it is literally the one card in the deck that would not let me play out my turn properly. Ugh. Well, I mean, I can't do anything about that now, so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and Hypnotoxic Laser. See if we can hit it. We do not. Let's Ultra Ball, get rid of both of these. And I really hope that's not an omen for how this game is going to go, because I would really prefer if this game went a little bit better. And then let's Hoopa for this guy, Shaman, and Yveltal. Because Yveltal is going to be, I think, might be my way of winning this game. So let's do that, do that, do that right here. Yes, getting energy onto the Yveltal. And then Shaman, hopefully draw into a way to get the Darkrai GX back into the discard pile. And I do not, so I think I'm just gonna, yeah, just call it a turn right there. Didn't get a Verbank either, so that was actually a very poor turn. Would have been fantastic for me if I was able to get, what did he grab? A Rockruff? I might just, ooh, it's got 70. This is gonna hit for 60. I might just want to Guzma that thing up immediately and knock it out, because the more Rockruffs he gets down, the better chance he has of winning. Baby Buzzwole is going to be able to do some decent damage, but not enough. Let's hope that he didn't draw into anything. And actually, I don't know why he grabbed a Lele with the Shaman. I mean, I guess that was the quote-unquote safer play, but not necessarily something that I agree with. Actually, I probably would have done the same. What am I saying? So yeah, we are just going to let my opponent's first turn play out, see what he wants to get. Gets a Cynthia, it's fine with me. I mean, as long as he just doesn't get any more Rockruffs out, because Lycanroc is what is going to cause me huge problems in this game. Buzzwole, Baby Buzzwole just had to keep my opponent from getting, and there's another Rockruff, crap. So he's going to Sledgehammer, that's going to do 60 damage, that's fine. The poison, well, not really racking up, but it's getting there. So what I'm actually just going to do is Guzma up a Rockruff, go into my Yveltal, and then knock that thing out with an Evil Ball. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. This is going to do 60, and then the poison will do 10 more. And now hopefully I can get an energy of some kind, or I just get a Lele, because that is exactly what I wanted. So basically this game is coming down to I'm just not getting like any of the draws that I wanted. Like, this is just I really don't like how this game is going. Like, and I'm getting hands of stuff that I just don't want to ditch, because if I Juniper right now, I'm losing 2 of my VS Seekers, and I'll have like that'll be my I'll have 1 VS Seeker to play with for the rest of the game, and that is not something I want to do. But if I have to do it, then there's nothing I can do about that. So Sledgehammer will be doing 10. He's going to Bloodthirsty Eyes, probably a Darkrai. Yeah, definitely gonna bring up that Darkrai. That's fine. Sledgehammer is gonna do 60. Okay, he's probably gonna go into his actual. Yeah, he's gonna go into his actual Buzzwole. That's fine. That's gonna Jet Punch me for. Okay, just do not get a Choice Band. If he gets a Choice Band, then that's gonna be frustrating. Like, if he just draws into that. Okay, he gets the, what is that? Oh, the Remoraid. I guess I just didn't recognize that. Don't know why he's running that Remoraid as opposed to another. And he is just powering up the Baby Buzzwole, which makes sense. And at this point, I think I just have to Juniper away everything. Oh, that's brilliant. That's actually really great that I've finally got that. And now, okay, so gonna get some damage onto that, and we really just have to Juniper. Just try to get some more energy onto this Yveltal and then knock out the Buzzwole. Unfortunately, that's not what we get, so let's go ahead and do that. Finally get that thing in the discard pile. And how many energy do I have in the discard pile? I have 1. Let's get another 1. And I think throw an Ultra Ball in there too. So none of my acceleration has come through yet either, which is surprising to say the least. And let's do this. Now retreat into this guy, which will do 100. Whatever. Should do 130, and then 160, and then 190 later if I want to like try to Night Spirit if he attacks into me. So yeah, I mean, all my acceleration is still in the deck. Like, 7 of my acceleration cards Like 1/3 of my deck is energy acceleration cards, which is just like, really? Really? That's how this is going to go? But hopefully this turn I draw into them so that I can take advantage of the situation that I'm in. Well, that's something. Is it something I can work with is the question. He does have Dangerous Rogue on deck, which is fine. He's going to Jet Punch, just start targeting down that Darkrai. I mean, that makes complete sense why you would do that. And that's going to do Claw Slash. So he has to use Dangerous Rogue in order to knock me out, which means that I want to start filling up other mons on my bench with energy. And I whiff that. That's fine. Well, not fine, but it's... And I hate to do this, but let's go ahead and just Juniper. See what else I can get. Okay, this is stuff I can work with. So I'm going to spread around my energy just a little bit. How do I want to do this? Let's put one onto this Darkrai. Fighting Fury Belt up this guy. Let's get rid of the Ultra Ball, I think. Let's get rid of the Ultra Ball because I don't need that. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and get rid of that, call that a turn. And then we can, honestly, I think just Y-Cyclone. Now it's Y-Cyclone for the knockout, but then move an energy to this Darkrai to try to spread out my energy just a little bit more. And now I avoided the Baby Buzzwole as well, and there's my last VS Seeker, so this might actually come in handy. So Baby Buzzwole comes up. That's going to... Yeah, so we managed to work around that, and he is going to power up his Lycanroc. He has to Dangerous Rogue in order to knock me out, because I do have the Fighting Fury Belt, so that's going to do 150. What's he bringing up? He's going to bring up that guy, which is fair. And yeah, Claw Slash is going to be able to knock me out. That's not fine, but it is manageable, I think. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll do... Do I have enough? I don't think I quite have enough. Yeah, I don't quite have enough to be able to knock him out. Had I not... The irony is, had I not Y-Cycloned there, I would have been able to knock him out. Or I would have been able to take the knockout. So let's go ahead and get rid of this and this. Let's get rid of both of those. Play down the Keldeo. And then, how do I want to play this? I'm going to just N, or do I want to save a Guzma for later? Let's actually just grab N. Let's grab N, get another hand, and then hopefully I can work around that somehow. Ooh. Actually, do I even have enough in the deck to work with this? Well, let's pray that I get one. And then... Actually, did I just screw myself over? I might have. Yeah. I screwed myself over a little bit. So let's... Evil Ball, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then that's 8. It's 160. Not quite enough. Let's Evil Ball onto Darkrai. And then this way he has to use his... I guess I lose either way because all he has to do is just power up his Baby Buzzwole in the background. Yeah, that's all he has to do. So... actually... Yeah, I'm out of here. Screw that. Didn't get... I mean, that was really just a frustrating game because we really got nothing. Like, our energy, all of our acceleration was in the last 20 cards of the deck. And I mean, that does happen. But it's just kind of like, I run 8 acceleration cards. 7 of them are in the back of the deck. The one mulligan card I get was the one card I didn't want to get things going. And I mean, it was basically just a... it was Murphy's Law. It was Murphy's Law of a game. Like, anything that could go wrong did go wrong. So... And we were also up against a type disadvantage. So, I mean, frustrating, but that does happen. And we are now up against what it's Metal and Psychic, so maybe a Metagross stack of some kind. That's what I'm thinking, at least. And, oh, thank the Lord. So we don't start off with just a Hoopa, because if it was just Hoopa, I'd be like, okay, really? Gonna do this to me, game? But we start off with an Eviltal, which I can work around, and then hopefully, if I can get a Battle Compressor, that would be an amazing start. Hopefully, I mean, I really would like to get a knockout, because, I mean, this is Turbo Dark, so that's kind of what the deck is designed around, is being Turbo and using Dark types, and ooh. Okay, so we see the Dawn Wings. This is going to be great for us. Now we're at the type advantage, I'm pretty positive. Yeah, we have the type advantage in this one. Nihilego. Seriously? Oh, that's funny. So Tech Nihilego, I guess. And what's he going to do? Just invade? Yeah, that's okay, whatever. That's okay. That's fine with me, I guess. And what is my opponent going to do? Is that literally just going to be his turn, his play down? And then Skyla for something. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I really don't have much to talk about right now. It's just like I have the Hoopa. I'm going to obviously grab a 2 Darkrai and a Shaman. Probably going to try to grab a Keldeo at some point. But he grabs a... What are we against? Grabs a Looker? Really? Huh. I mean, maybe it's like a Fossil deck, but there was no Rock type, so I don't know. Seriously. Okay, this game hates me. I am positive this game hates me. Because I get that freaking Darkrai GX again. It's just like, hey, we know you wanted that, so we decided to just give it to you straight out. Okay. Okay. You had to do that. You had to do that, didn't you? Oh my goodness. This game is something else sometimes. But let's go ahead and put that onto here. Can't quite do that yet. Alright. Shaman for 3. You better come through. You better come through right here, because otherwise I'm going to be very, very, very sad. Get me something to work with. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Seriously? Oh my gosh. Screw this game. Oh my gosh. I play other stuff. I have other stuff in this deck. I know I do. Wow. This, honestly, the game is giving me a gigantic middle finger right now. It really is. Like, that first game and this game, like, maybe there's a reason that people aren't playing. The game is just like, screw you to everybody that tries to right now. And then the Looker. So, honestly, if I can just, like, a Battle Compressor basically wins me the game. Like, low-key, it kind of wins me the game. Because I'll be able to get my Darkrai set up and then Guzma up and... seriously, wow. Are you... I'm trying not to swear right now. I'm really trying not to swear, but this game is trying my patience. Like, it's not even giving me a frickin' energy. No supporter, no energy, no way out. And, yeah, this is, like, my Eviltal is literally just sitting there. Oh, I hate this game. I hate this game sometimes. I am definitely done playing it after this. And see, like, this is what's frustrating about TCGO sometimes. Like, today was a day where I was like, you know what? I really do feel like just playing some TCGO right now. Like, it could be fun. Like, I'm in the mood, so I'm going to go ahead and record a TCG and chill sesh. And how does a gamer pay me? By giving me no legacy games. And then when I do get an expanded game, I either get a very, very bad matchup, which was the fighting one, or I get a game where I have a good matchup and it's just like, yeah, we're going to make you just wait. You're not going to be able to do anything. You just have to just sit there and wait for anything to happen at all. And I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to get anything. Like, the second I get an energy is when I have the potential to win. Like, the second I get an energy. And he's going to invade. I mean, that makes sense. Come on, give me something. Oh my goodness, thank you. So let's do this, and I need a way to get an energy onto Keldeo or like a Dark Patch or something. Are you freaking kidding me? Why? Oh my gosh, screw this game. Like, this is starting to get ridiculous. Like, yeah, I'm salty. I am very, very, very salty right now. Like, this is going very badly, and there's honestly nothing I can do about it. Like, I could play the Verbank, but that would just knock out my Eviltal faster. I mean, I can try to just play around the Dawn Wings. and try to play around Dawn Wing's GX attack. Like, I mean, that would potentially allow me to avoid that, but now my opponent was able to manually just move a Lunala around. And is he gonna... just gonna bring up that and knock me out. That's... do not have a Guzma. If you have a Guzma, I'm... oh, I guess he played the Kukui, so it doesn't really matter. So that's fine. I mean, I finally got something going, and still no draw supporter, still no energy acceleration. Like, we are... this will be our 4th turn, and I've literally just manually attached 2 darkness energies in a turbo dark deck. So, yeah, this is... quite frankly, this is just something else. Like, I can't explain what the heck is going on. Okay, you've written... this game. Screw this game sometimes. So I finally get something that I can work with. Not even... yeah, I don't even have anything else in the discard pile for the dark patch. So we'll just do that. And then just pray. Just go ahead and hit this thing for weakness, knock it out, and then try to play around it a little bit later. So now it's like, hey, we heard you wanted dark energy, so here you go, have some dark energy. Thank you. Thank you. So whatever my opponent goes into, I'm going to Guzma. So this thing is not a threat. It's actually not, I mean, this thing's like an opposite of a threat. Like, I can... are all my lasers gone? No, I have 1 laser left. So what I might actually do... oh, we win one. Hey, look at that. Look at that. We actually won a game. Jeez. I mean, that's how the game should have gone from the beginning. And I got 4 energy on board in 4 turns. So, like, that's not what Turbo Dark is about. That really isn't. Like, it's kind of a... like, Turbo Dark is generally you want to get more energy onto the field in 1 turn than just, you know, manually attaching. But I guess I did play a Max Elixir or a Dark Patch at one point. Or no, I didn't even play any of those. I just got my Darkrai. And finally we get a Legacy deck. So this is going to be a... it looks like a Ray Eels deck. So we will want to go first to try to get stuff going. And okay, now the game is like, hey, we're sorry. Here you go. Have a deck. Have a deck that you can use. Have a team that you can use. Or not a team. Just have a deck, and we'll give you something good. So I'm starting with Celebi Prime, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and dual ball. See if we can get... well, we get a Genesect. I'm gonna grab that. So let's go ahead and get that. Play this down, please. Forest Breath and energy onto the Genesect. Then let's see if I can... get another dual ball for something. Like, see if I can get a Smeargle out of this. So, let's go ahead and dual ball once again. See if I can get... okay, let's get a Smeargle so we can get going. And then I think I'm actually just going to play my whole hand out. Like, got rid of a Plasma Energy, got rid of... like, I'm wasted... I attached 1 and then discarded another, so I'm going to have to be careful about those later. But for the time being, I just want to get set up as quickly as possible. And okay, my opponent, great, just concedes, so didn't even get a real game out of that. And I said I was going to quit after this, but I mean, no, I can't quit after that. I'm gonna try to find it. There we go. Okay, now people are starting to populate the Legacy format a little bit. Play a little bit more, hopefully get a good game that I can... okay, we lose the coin flip, but that's okay. If we get the right cards, we can pull off... if we get the right cards, we can pull off a good turn 1. But against the Ray Eels deck, if they had Victini, then that would have been a pretty difficult game for us. And no, please don't go AFK. Oh, come on. TCGO, don't do this to me. This is a day that I really was feeling it. I was like, you know what, this is the first time, like, I enjoy playing, like, for recording and stuff like that, but today was the first day I was like, no, I want to play. I want to play right now. I want to play the game today. And I start off with a Genesect, not the end of the world, but hopefully I can, quite frankly, just hopefully I can, like, switch into I can just get a Celebi that I can put on the bench and immediately switch into that. So that would be ideal so that I don't have to use my manual. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because I can't attack this turn anyway. No, please don't go AFK. Come on. See, this is why I've started just doing games with Henry on the Legacy ladder, or for Legacy decks, because This is the type of stuff you get. You get that first game where as soon as I looked like I was starting to get going, my opponent dipped. And then you get a game like this where my opponent has already taken... It's about to take a minute and a half to flip a coin and then play down a Mon. So, I mean, like, this is... Yeah, this is what's frustrating about Legacy, and which, that's why I'm so excited that it looks like Legacy is finally going to... Legacy is finally in the store, is that I'm able to do stuff like that. So let's go ahead and just do that. Fortunately, no Celebi, but I mean, I do get a Sky Arrow, so hopefully I'll get a Celebi or something, which I do. So let's go ahead and play the Celebi down. I'm going to switch into it, actually. Switch into that. Energy Search for a Grass Energy. Forest Breath onto the Genesect. And even though we didn't get a lot of stuff going, like, that's still a good turn. Like, I'm still okay with that turn. And if my opponent lasers me, I can hopefully get a... I can just Energy Switch onto the Celebi, or I can, like, Forest Breath onto my... or attach to my Celebi, and then Energy Switch off of it, that type of thing, so I still get the Forest Breath. So that's kind of what I'm going to be going for this turn. And if my opponent is just AFK like it looks like they are, then you know what? We just get a free W, which after I attach the Plasma Energy, I'll be able to knock out the Zorua. And yeah, I mean, I really wish my opponent would have been around, because this would have been a good game. Like, well, at least for me, because I have a Genesect that would have been able to attack turn 2. I have a supporter, so I wouldn't just be dead drawing and praying that I draw into stuff. And it looked like my opponent was running a relatively competitive deck with, like, it had the Dark, it had Psychic, which was probably Mewtwo, or I think it would be Mewtwo, and it did have Water, which I'm assuming is the Keldeo. So, I mean, yeah, this is, like, I'm kind of actually glad that you guys are seeing this, because this is exactly, like, this is literally my frustration with the Legacy format right now. Like, this is... Like, I get games where I'm either like going off and my opponent concedes immediately, or I get games like this where my opponent just doesn't even show. And you know what? I don't care that I could win. I'm going to go for a little bit more. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can get my... If my opponent's going to be AFK, then I'm at least just going to try to get the G booster, see if I can get that going. So let's go ahead and grab the switch for the Smeargle. And yeah, I mean, if opponents are going to go AFK, I'm gonna try to go off as much as I can. I can at least see what they had in their hand. So let's grab another Genesect, because why the heck not? I mean, worst case scenario, I just always retreat out into my Genesect, and nope. But I mean, look at that. My opponent had things he could play. Could have played the Energy, evolved into a Zora. Could have attached the Rocky Helmet. Could have Hypnotoxic Lasered and Verbank City Gymmed, and then bicycled as well. So I mean, my opponent had plenty of stuff. It's not like they just didn't have anything that they could do. Like, my opponent just went AFK. Like, they just left. So that's, I mean, that's kind of firsthand my struggle with the Legacy format right now. So really, like, it was, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to bring you, like, really good games. But at the same time, like I said, I'm very glad that you guys got to see what I have to deal with in the Legacy format, because it'll either be like the very beginning of this video, where I just was not getting games. Like, I was sitting there, and admittedly I didn't wait as long as I usually do, but I'm not about to wait in the queue for like 5 minutes like I normally do in a live. I want to get you guys games. But so it's either you get no games, or you get games where as soon as you start to get set up, your opponent dips, or you get games where your opponent just goes AFK immediately. And that's what's frustrating about the Legacy format right now. I highly encourage anyone that has any remote interest in the Legacy format, just go try it out. It is a lot of fun. It really is. Like, you get to use a lot of cards that you wouldn't normally. You get to use strategies that normally wouldn't work, that are a bit too slow for... that are considered a bit too slow for the game. So, I mean, go try out the Legacy format. Get more people on the ladder. The more people we get on the ladder, the more fun it is for everybody, and the more fun it is for people to try out the Legacy format. So let's see, do we get anything? No, we do not. Just get, actually, yeah, I already have two. Or this is my second one. So, yeah, I mean, that's unfortunately going to be the live. I tried to get you a couple games, got salty in the beginning, and then in the end it was just kind of non-games. So, very sorry about that, but just kind of, I guess, use this as an educational point. Like, get to the Legacy ladder. It is fun. there are people trying to do it, but people just get discouraged by how little there is, and that's exactly why I had to find a friend who would just do deck battles with me, because otherwise I just wouldn't be able to record legacy content. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and this is Styx signing out. Why not? See you guys.